What if I told you one of the greatest actors in Hollywood history quietly passed away at 95, leaving a legacy so massive that the entire industry is still in shock? That's right, Robert Duvall, the man behind some of cinema's most unforgettable characters, is gone. But the way Hollywood responded to his death proves just how deeply he touched everyone around him. The news broke quietly on Sunday. Duvall passed away at his Virginia home, leaving behind decades of legendary performances and a loving wife, Luciana, who shared the announcement on Facebook. Almost instantly, Hollywood erupted in remembrance. From Al Pacino to Viola Davis, tributes poured in, each revealing a different side of the man who could command the screen with a single look. Francis Ford Coppola, the genius behind The Godfather and Apocalypse Now, called Duvall an essential part of American zoetrope from its beginning, highlighting movies like The Rain People, The Conversation, and, of course, The Godfather saga. Coppola's words reminded fans that Duvall wasn't just an actor, he was part of Hollywood's creative backbone. And then there's Al Pacino, Duvall's legendary co-star. Pacino described him as a born actor, praising his incredible understanding of character and natural gift. "I will miss him," Pacino said, and you could feel the weight of decades of friendship and collaboration in those words. It wasn't just a co-star speaking, it was a fellow artist mourning a true peer. Viola Davis, who worked with Duvall in Widows, offered a tribute that felt like poetry. She marveled at his ability to portray men who were both quiet and dominating, calling him a giant, an icon. She listed some of his monumental works: Apocalypse Now, The Godfather, To Kill a Mockingbird, Tender Mercies, The Apostle, Lonesome Dove, and reminded everyone that true greatness never dies, it lives on as a gift. Robert De Niro, another of Hollywood's titans, expressed his admiration too. "God bless Bobby," he said. "I hope I can live till I'm 95. De Niro's words capture the reverence his peers felt for Duvall, a man whose influence on acting spanned generations and whose presence on set elevated everyone around him. But Duvall wasn't just revered by the legends, he was loved for his humanity. Adam Sandler remembered him as funny as hell, strong as hell, praising Duvall's warmth, humor, and incredible talent. Sandler urged fans to revisit his iconic movies and sent condolences to Luciana and the family, showing that even in his final days, Duvall left a lasting personal impact. Michael Keaton recalled spending an afternoon on Duvall's front porch talking about horses. Robert Patrick remembered discussions about dogs, Clemson football, tango, and even Marlon Brando, revealing a man who treasured human connections as much as he did his craft. Rob Schneider highlighted his versatility, from the emotional depth of Lonesome Dove to the humor in Apocalypse Now, noting Duvall's ability to make audiences forget they were watching an actor at all. Even Jamie Lee Curtis chimed in with a simple yet powerful homage, the greatest consigliere the screen has ever seen. Bravo, Robert Duvall. And SAG-AFTRA, the union representing actors, emphasized that his influence on the craft will endure, honoring the man who helped shape generations of performers. Former U.S. Ambassador Mike Huckabee shared one last glimpse of Duvall's humanity, a full day spent at the actor's ranch, where Duvall's humility, grace, and generosity were as apparent as his talent. Huckabee remembered him as a man who didn't just play roles, he was the roles he embodied. Robert Duvall's passing isn't just the loss of an actor, it's the end of an era. From his quiet, commanding performances to the deep respect he earned from Hollywood legends, Duvall's legacy is untouchable. And while he may no longer be with us, every frame he graced, every character he breathed life into, and every heart he touched will continue to remind the world why he was, and always will be, a giant in cinema.